Hello, we're thank you for joining us for another daily devotion. We're here at Sam's, and you see we're doing some Jeep riding here with the boys. They got Chick-fil-A, they ready to roll, and it's been good. We send Mama in there to do the shopping because she's extra safe and taking all the right precautions. And so you know, one of the things that make a Jeep so fun is the fact that you can go convertible style out here and see the beautiful weather here in Florence, and that's been an extra special time for us and the boys during this time of quarantine. And we get out and take a lot of rides, and the boys like it. You know, Hollis calls it a monster truck, and Stone calls it a transformer. And I think that's a key point for us to think about during these times, is how we have been transformed. You know, with the Jeep, you can put the top on and you can ride in the winter time, and you know, have all the coverings that you need and all the shelter that you need. And then in the summertime, on pretty days like this, you can take the top off, and you can have these moments where you can just enjoy the ride and enjoy the pretty weather and all the things that come with that. And so in that, I think it's important for us to know that too, that what Christ has done for us is that He's transformed us. He's taken us from death to life. He's taken us from where we were without a covering. We were left out to the elements of God's wrath, and we were left out to the elements of what we truly deserved. And what truly deserved to happen to us was to be separated from Him. But the good news of the gospel is that He has given us the atonement that we so desperately need in Jesus Christ. And through that, the literal word atonement literally means covering. And so we are covered and protected from the elements of God's wrath and judgment, and all the things that come along with that eternal separation from Him, and hell, and the eternal separation from His presence. And so you can hear, just as Stone is saying, I want the top back on, I want the top back on. The good news of the gospel is that we have been covered by the grace of God. In Ephesians, it says that He lavished that grace on us. And so He didn't hold back. He lavished it on us. It wasn't just a dose. It was everything that we needed. And He was sure to provide that for us. Another thing that we take away from this is that we have been transformed, to know that we have been transformed through the renewing of our mind, that we are not conformed to this world, as Romans 12 says, but instead that we put in the work to be transformed, renewing our mind in the Word of God. And I think that's important too during these days, is that there are so many opinions, there are so many things that are happening right now to us, and there's opinions on all sides about this and what we should do and what we shouldn't do, and politics get in there. And so we must come back to truth, that we have to not be conformed to the world, but instead that we would be transformed by the renewing of our mind, that we would literally take every thought captive and make it submissive to Christ. And so that can be a challenge, but we encourage you to do that, and we encourage you to continue to press forward in the goodness of God and in the grace of God, and knowing that you have the covering, you have the protection that's over you in Him. And so we love you, and we look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.